So what is breath work? Breath work is any kind of technique that you do with your breath. So if you're doing 3 deep breaths, that's your meditation, that's considered breath work. If you're doing the pranayama, altered nostrils breathing, that's also considered breath work. There are different techniques and different types. So anything to do with the breath is called breath work. This one that we're doing today is more of a healing modality. There are different names for this, and people know it as rebirthing or shamanic breath work, transformational breath work, holotropic breath work. They're all very similar in the sense that it's very healing, very cathartic, but the actual practice is just an ancient practice because breathing is something that we do from existence. And so a regular breathwork practice can provide you with long-term shifts in your physical body, emotional and mental health, as well as spiritual connection. So I'm just going to go through some of the benefits. Obviously, the benefits of the practice, you get some of these benefits in one session, but the practice provides you with the long-term shifts. When it comes to the physical body, it helps you detox the body and assists with the removal of toxins from the blood cells. That's why sometimes after the session, at least for me, I want to go pee right after because it's a detox. It releases physical pain from the body as well because it's somatic pain that comes from our emotional bodies, our mental bodies. Assists in proper digestion and feeds oxygen to the blood, muscles, organs, and brain. Increases physical energy and stamina. And that one, I actually want to talk about it because sometimes after the session, you feel very energetic. You feel like there's a lot of energy in you. You have that stamina. People can notice that, your eyes are popping and you just have this glow over you and you want to do things. Sometimes it's actually the opposite. So it depends on the experience. Sometimes you actually feel it seems like you're a little more tired because you've done some work, or you just want to chill, you want to relax, you want to go to sleep. And that depends on the kind of experience you have in the session. Both are valid, both are good. There's no judgment. But again, it might be that you have an increase in your physical energy. It might be that you're feeling a little tired and you want to go to sleep. Both are fine. Maybe if you're feeling a little too relaxed, or you want to go to sleep, it's because you probably need to integrate some of the healing that has taken place. And it also boosts your immunity, and that's something that we all really need right now. When it comes to mental and emotional health, breathwork is amazing because it's really about releasing emotions that sometimes we don't feel or we don't allow ourselves to feel. So it improves our brain function, including memory. And during breath work, there are several feel-good chemicals that are released into the brain, including oxytocin, endorphins, and I put quote unquote internal DMT. So just quickly, the oxytocin is considered the love hormone, which we produce when we are in touch with someone else, when we hug someone else, when we cuddle, when women breastfeed, when we have some kind of contact, physical touch. But because you're doing this for yourself, you're like having a more closer connection with your body. So we release that hormone. Endorphins is the feel good hormone that we feel when we go to the gym and we exercise and we breathe. It's the same as the gym. Sometimes we don't want to go to the gym, but after we go, we feel good, right? And here in the breathwork session, sometimes we do feel like, this is too tiring, or why am I breathing? This is silly. The ego will talk to you, but just keep going, because at the end of the session, you will definitely feel good. And I say internal DMT because the DMT is actually Some people see it as a drug, but it's actually in plants. One of the main ingredients of the ayahuasca brew is DMT, and that's what causes the sort of psychedelic trips and the high altered states of consciousness. But the thing is, we don't need to drink ayahuasca to get that. We can access that through our breathing internally. And we have sort of the control because we're not taking any external DMT. If you're having a psychedelic trip, because that happens when we're breathing, or you're experiencing higher states of consciousness and you don't want to go there, you're safe. You can always stop. You can always stop breathing. You can always just tell your spirit, your higher self, that you're not ready for this. And equally, if you feel like you're ready and you want to go there, you just open up yourself to that experience. It releases emotion, stagnant emotion. I say emotion is energy in motion. So this is a great moment for you to release those stagnant energy that's in our bodies. Helps you to tap into your subconscious mind, which is that theta state of consciousness, which is where we explore the depths of our subconscious mind and fears and traumas, but that's where the healing actually takes place. So that's why it helps you heal past traumas and it helps you deal with grief and do shadow work. It also helps you de-stress and let go of negative thoughts that you might be having, like recurring ones. It shifts you into a deeper level of love and forgiveness for yourself and compassion for others. And it's great for creative people. We are all creatives, but it enhances our creativity and those downloads, those ideas that we get. And when it comes to the spiritual aspect of it, it really helps you connect with your inner guidance, your inner wisdom, your intuition. It helps you to communicate with your spirit guides and receive psychic messages or visions. It helps you develop your clairs as well, clairvoyant, clairaudient. We all have mediumship skills. And if you want to develop them, if you want to open yourself to them, breathwork is a great practice to do that. It can also guide you into your Akashic records and past lives, parallel lives. I have a class that's in my website. If you're interested in accessing your Akashic records and past life, it's called 4D Consciousness and Akashic Records, but it's listed in my website. It helps you gain clarity and see things from a spiritual perspective. Also, it activates, opens, and heals your chakras, and it shifts you into higher states of consciousness, reminding you of your essence of love and light. It guides you to moments of bliss as well. So all we need is some time to dedicate for this practice and breathing. That's all we need.